it's Chelsea Face Reads. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm excited because I have a very short wrap up for you. It's a very quick wrap up, so I apologize for how tiny it is, but I did want to also at the end of the video talk to you about some things that I'm going to be doing within the next few weeks and get some ideas from you, and also just kind of keep you informed of what's going on in my life and my channel. So, I have not stopped reading. I'm still reading manga and books. I just haven't been reading at the capacity that I would like to due to my job. We've had back-to-back events. I'm an event planner along with a ton of other things. So it's just, summer's crazy for me. I don't typically get to really enjoy the summer that much. Honestly, I would love something a little more freeing during the day, but you know, I always am looking for something better in my career. But for now, that's what I have. So my summers are pretty chaotic along with around the holidays. I only got to read 2 books this month, but they were really good. I'll talk about them now. I didn't read any manga, so I apologize if you're here for that. But if you want to find out what's coming soon, you can stay tuned for the end of the video after I talk about the books, and I'll update you on what I'm going to be doing. So the first thing I read this month was one that I've been really wanting to read for a long time. My cat's over here coughing, sorry. I read The Perfect Victim by David Sodergren. I really enjoyed The Horror by him a few years ago. Maybe it was last year when I read it. It was so fun. It was so good. I just had to pick up another one. This one I picked up from my local indie. They were able to find it online for me and not have to support Amazon, which I was really worried I would have to buy them through Amazon to get it, but I didn't have to. So I highly recommend trying that option if you are someone like me who does not want to support Amazon as much as possible, but still wants to get books that you know are on there. David Sodergren is a great writer of horror. A lot of it kind of goes into splatterpunk, but some of it doesn't. This one, I mean, I don't really consider it splatterpunk. It's just a little gory. To me, splatterpunk is like almost obsessively gory, but that's just my personal opinion of splatterpunk. It was a fun book. I just think it should have been written a little more maturely. I don't love the Fear Street age range of the character. She's in high school, I think. Then the material is like super adult. I don't really love that mixture. I kind of want it to be one or the other for this book for some reason. I'm sure that can be done very well, but to me it just read a little immature, a little silly at times, and then it would go into like gore and stuff. So I didn't love this. It felt kind of stereotypical, but I'm gonna keep it because it was fun enough for me to want to continue reading his books and collecting them. I do want to support this writer as much as I can. This was fun. If you like Fear Street but maybe want something a little more dark and a little gross, this would be for you. And it's a pretty short book. The next thing I read, and the last thing that I read for the month, Asako Otani's Hollow Inside. I also picked this from my local indie bookstore. It's less than 100 pages, but very close to that. And I just saw this cover and I knew that it was a translated novel, so I wanted to give it a shot. It's very slice of life, but not like, there's this new genre that I've been reading a lot of lately, and it's called healing fiction, from what a lot of people online are calling it. And I guess you could consider this healing fiction, even though not a ton happens in it, like not a ton of resolutions occur. This character is in her 30s, and in Japan that's considered so old and so ratchet. She's just beyond her years of having a family and a child and all that stuff. So societally, it's not okay for her to be the way that she is. She's single, she lives with an older woman because that woman also did not marry, and that's looked upon very badly. And then she's also not married. She's not really dating. She doesn't really feel attraction to men, in all honesty. I think she's asexual just based off of the vibes. It's not really on paper like that, but she doesn't really feel the need for romance in her life. I don't know. She just feels an adversity to men, and she's not really attracted to women per se in this. I liked it. I think the writing is very good. The translation was good. I just think that for it to be considered healing fiction, it needed to be a little more healing. I mean, I guess it was. Like, I'm here debating myself because I keep thinking about this book, and that's a good sign that I am thinking about it. I think at the end she did come to terms with a few things that I don't really want to spoil for you, but that was the only healing factor in this, was the very end. She kind of just within like a few pages had talked herself into something, and I really like that. I like it because honestly I'm kind of in the same shoes as this lady in certain points of my life. Not all of it, of course. I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't love it, but I will be keeping it in my collection because it was very memorable to me. Anyways, those are all the books I read. I hope you enjoyed that portion. I think I gave both of those 3, possibly 4 stars. I think Sodergren's was 3 and the other one was 4 maybe. I'll have to check my ratings and let you know if that's correct. I did want to update you. I'm about to go on a big trip to Pennsylvania within the next few weeks. It's going to be about a week-long trip, and the reason I'm going is for my husband's work. He's a master in martial arts. Sorry, I had to get my drink. But yeah, I'm going to be going to Pennsylvania with him to do some martial arts related stuff. It's mostly going to be him. I'm not really going to be doing any karate stuff, but I've never gotten to go that far up north, and I'm really wanting to just do this with him once at least. And this has really been the perfect year for me to do it. A lot of things have lined up for me, like just perfectly lined up. Overall, I'm just going with him, and I'm not going to be inclined to do anything other than when we're together. He's going to be training all day for a few days, so he'll be busy for most of the day, and then we'll have a few days in between there, and then when he's done and before and the way up there and the way back, that will give us some time together. So I'm really excited about that alone time with my husband. We've been together for 11 years and it's just been really nice. Like, he's a great guy. And I know this is kind of off topic. I'm really blabbering here, but I'm very fortunate to be where I am and with who I'm with and where I'm at in my life. Things can always be better financially, but as far as happiness in my home, I'm very, very happy. And I love doing martial arts with him, and I love being able to enjoy a lot of the same things that he enjoys. He's gotten into manga with me. We're gonna go see a horror movie this weekend, which he doesn't love typically, but he does it with me and he enjoys it better. I do martial arts with him. We go on nature hikes with him. It's just one of those things where I'm really excited to go on this trip to spend time with him, also get some alone time for me that is truly a vacation. While it is in Pennsylvania, which isn't like the biggest tourist destination place, for the first time ever in my life, I'm gonna have a vacation where I'm not obligated to do anything. I'm not gonna have a schedule until we're together, and I can kind of just hang out in a town that I've never been to before and explore the area, maybe drive around depending on how bad the traffic is, maybe shop around at some bookstores, maybe go to a coffee shop or a cafe or something. I don't know, maybe a museum. We found a couple of cool museums in the area that sound really fun. But I'm just excited to bring you along with me on this unique journey that I've never had before. And while it might not be like Orlando, Florida, or the Rocky Mountains, or I don't know, LA or anything exciting like that, for me it's exciting because it's one of the first times I've ever just gone somewhere and done nothing. I know it's Amish country out there, so maybe I'll go tour an Amish farmland. I don't know yet. Let me know what you guys recommend I do. I'm gonna be around Elizabethtown, and we might go to Philly after he's done with everything. If this goes up before then, which I hope to put it up today, let me know where you would go or what you recommend doing. If you've lived there, if you've gone there, if you've ever traveled to the area. It's gonna be fun. Even if I don't do anything but sleep the whole time, it'll be definitely worth it. I've needed to catch up on my sleep from work for months now, so I'm really excited about it. I'm also going to do a lot of filming and a lot of writing while I'm on this trip. I'm in the process of working on a couple of books. I'm a very ADD minded person, so I will work on something for a while and then drop it, and then work on it and then drop it. I don't typically finish something all in one go, so if you hear me talk about a book, don't get too excited because it could take me like 4 years to finish it. So just saying, but I am working on a couple of books. So I plan on doing some writing on this trip, some art on this trip, and vlogging the whole journey with you, and some reading, of course. I hope to find a cool bookstore that I can go and rummage through. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing again. I still have the Switch 1 because I just refused to upgrade to the Switch 2 just now. I don't know if I will or if it's just going to take me a while to get over it. I don't like the whole thing with not owning anything that they have. I'm very adamant about having physical media in my home. I collect physical manga, physical books, physical video games, physical movies. I like physical media because I own it. And a lot of these gaming companies are trying to get us to where we don't own anything, but we still pay full price. I just wanted to tell you about the trip, about the books I've read, and I hope that you're here. Hope that you enjoy my content. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Love you.